Good morning, everyone. I am starting, hopefully, a really fun vlog. Hopefully you can see everything in here. As you can see, I have everything white in front of me. So I am a mom of 4 and I have a couple of really beautiful white dresses, specifically white dresses. I have blouses and stuff too, which I find easier to wear, but I find my dresses a little bit harder to wear. I have, like I said, 4 kids. My oldest is 10, my youngest is 1. And so I find it sometimes challenging to want to wear white. It makes me feel a little bit more paranoid, but I have some really beautiful white dresses. I like wearing white. And I think it looks flattering on me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this experiment and I'm going to wear white every day for a week, about 7 days. I have more than 7 outfits here, so I won't wear all of them, but I will show you all of them. Not today, because my husband and my kids are waiting for me. So I'm gonna have to do this quick and I'll show you everything tomorrow. But I'm gonna wear everything white. I'm gonna document any spills, how I get them out, and just generally how I feel about everything with this fun experiment. So it's just really just like fun and silly. It's just wear white dresses, but I thought it might be helpful for those of you who also have clothing, white clothing, or clothing that you feel like a little bit too precious to wear every day. I thought this might be helpful for you to be like, you know what, it's gonna be fine. And we will use bleach if it's applicable, or we will get up the stain out. It's just nice to wear something nice and nice to wear what you love. So with that, I think what I'm gonna do today is church and a greenhouse. And so my instinct is to wear something a little bit shorter. This isn't that short. This is my Doan and Gap dress that I actually altered. And I want to talk about some of my alterations. Someone mentioned in my last video, they're like, oh, I'm taking note of the alterations you take. I am 5'3", so not everything fits me perfectly. And I have a shorter, I don't know what to call this, upper bust. I always have to either fix the straps unless it's stretchy, or I have to alter the straps if it's stretchy, or hem it. I couldn't do that on this. Well, the straps are fine on this one, but the hem, as you can see, is this really pretty like lace. You can't alter that. And so what I did, and I did this on the Facebook group, if this sounds familiar to you, if you're on the Doan Facebook group, I altered this length here. So this, I believe this style is reminiscent of their Leanne. They have a few proportion, like dresses that are kind of that long proportion. So I took off like a couple inches, but like in this length right here. So I shortened this. So I think I'm gonna wear this one. This one's really easy to throw on. I'm just wearing a normal like shelf bra that's white, and it hides the straps. I tried this on yesterday and the straps hide this. So I'm gonna throw this on. I'm also gonna show you what I wear underneath. So another problem with white sometimes, especially with Doan, which is usually semi-sheer, is it's semi-sheer. So I'm gonna show you what I wear underneath. I have a cotton voile slip. I have a more traditional skirt slip. It's kind of a cotton spandex combo. And then what I normally wear is just my flesh colored shorts. These are from H&M. So I'm probably gonna put those on right now because that's easiest. It's hot out. And this is kind of a heavier cotton, like a poplin cotton. So I will put this on. All right, I have the dress on. What I really like about this, and Doan doesn't always do this, is that this tie is functional. So this is from Doan and Gap's first collaboration. This is what I got from there. I'm in Canada. I had to send this to my sister in New Jersey, who brought it up for me at some point last year. And then this is the part that I shortened. And then, yeah, you can see that it's a better length than me. Again, I'm 5'3". All right, and then this is my final look. I have my sunglasses on, prescription, my hat from Aerie, and then these are the Dana sandals by Camper. end of the day. It is 6:30. Augie's having a bath in there with Wes. And yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on what happened today and the state of my dress. I did take off this to do some intense gardening, and I'll pop in my before and after. We were away at the cottage for 3 weeks. My middle garden was mostly weeds. It was crazy. So I took the dress off for that because I got so dirty that I had to shower after. So I think that's okay. I don't feel like that's cheating. If I stayed in a short dress, I may have just stayed in it, but it's okay. My update is I got 2 little tomato spots, I think, right here. And then that's it. Let me see if I can show you. There. So that's all I can see. Yeah, I just had a normal day where we were doing dishes, walking around with my kids, doing household, whatever. And it's those 2 marks that I need to get out. So that's pretty good. That is not worth not wearing a dress for a day. So I really enjoyed wearing this. I think the only thing I would fix is that the straps do feel a little long. And then, yeah, so I would shorten that. I love, love, love that this is actual functioning drawstring because, I don't know, it just feels more secure, like when you bend over and stuff. Like when we were at the greenhouse today, and that just felt really comfy. I love this dress, really happy. I wore it all today. It felt really pretty. I like laid down for like 20 minutes and I felt like I was wearing this like really nice blanket. It just felt romantic. And it's one of those things where people say dressing up makes you feel better. This is one of those things. I just felt like this romantic princess all day, and it was just a normal Sunday, which we actually didn't end up going to church because my sons have a bit of a stomach flu. So that was one thing we didn't do. We ended up doing something else. Well, we ended up going to the greenhouse right after instead. So I didn't want my kids to get other kids sick at church, so we just spent the time outside. But yeah, this is the dress. Did really well. I have to get those 2 spots out, and then tomorrow I will go through everything here, like all the dresses, where they're from, etc. And yeah, we'll get dressed again tomorrow. So I will see you then. Hi everyone, this is day 2 of my wearing white challenge. Yesterday I started the day off quite quickly and I was wearing my Doan and Gap collab dress. I'm always disappointed with the Doan and Gap collab in that they don't have like cute names for the dresses. It's this like white eyelet dress and I'm like, oh shoot, like it's like so nice to have a name for things. Like for instance, today I'm wearing the Eves dress by Jillian Stevens, and I'm so happy. I love this dress so much. So I'll show you a full body of what this looks like in a minute, but this is the cotton dress made by a Canadian designer, and it's so pretty, apparently inspired by French nightgowns, which you can 100% see, but it's just so well done with all the little details. But you probably just saw this in my last vlog, so I won't go on and on about it, but I just absolutely love it. And I'm gonna play with styling today because I haven't left the house in it yet, but I do have to pick up my kids in it later on from camp. But I just love this dress so much. Yeah, she's so good at the details. But I'm gonna show you everything else that is on my roster this week. We'll see what I feel like wearing. I'm very much someone who feels like I will go by my mood, not by the plan. Saying that, this is all white stuff, so we'll see what I'm in the mood for with this. But I'll start off by just sharing what I have. I'm not going to try all of them on, but you'll see what I'm wearing throughout the rest of the days. So this is another Jillian Stevens dress. I'm just falling head over heels for her stuff. I forget the name of this one right now, but it has the most amazing side details. Again, I showed this in my last vlog, and it's so pretty. This is one of the special occasion dresses. On Instagram, I mentioned that there are some dresses that you treat like fine china, and this is kind of one of them. Like, it doesn't have a lot of room in the body, so bending down when you have young children is really difficult unless you unbutton it all the way up, which I've done, and I've hung out with my kids for a small amount of time in this. But this is kind of a mom's day out, brunch with friends, date type of dress. But it's so beautiful. Lucien dress. And then she has a top actually, which is almost identical to this, except for it doesn't have the side, which is like such a bummer because it's so, this is my favorite detail, that it goes all the way down the side with the scallops. But yeah, absolutely love that dress. Probably won't wear it this week unless magically an event comes up where I can. My other one, sorry if you can hear, we have a bird's nest right behind you. So if you hear the sweet sounds of nature, yes, it's right there in our tree. This is the Harley J Etoile dress. I got this during their sale. Oh, that's right. So there's supposed to be some sort of mark. There's supposed to be a weird yellow thread. They have a seconds sale, things that just have a small flaw. And I couldn't find the flaw on this one. I usually buy during that time. Actually, I have another dress from them that you can see the flaw, but they disclose it obviously. But I love this dress. It came with ties that you tie on the back, but they're too low for me. I'm 5'3", so something has to be adjusted normally. This is pretty long on me, but I love wearing this dress. I love the blue buttons. This is not adjustable. This is just a tie, which is like, it's just fine. It would be nice if it was adjustable. That's my favorite thing, is having an adjustable neck, because again, that's a problem area for me. And it's like a midi maxi length on me, but it's a really beautiful linen. Harley J does a beautiful linen. Jillian Stevens has a beautiful linen. And then there's this other company, they're all from BC. This company from BC called Peplum Co. I don't have any of her stuff here, but they do an amazing linen and they have really amazing prices. So I'll put them down below if you're in the market for anything linen. They have absolutely beautiful stuff. And they do have like white dresses. There's this one called the Riley that my friend loves, so recommend that one. This is the Dawn one that you saw yesterday, so I won't talk too much about that. And this is a Natalie Martin dress. I forget the name of it. I also have this in black. I got it in black first, and I saw the white and I thought it was so beautiful. I'm not really into the puff sleeve at this time, but I do think it's a classic style. So we'll see if I feel like wearing it. It's so dreamy. It's so pretty, but it's also pretty see-through. Yeah, you can, you need to wear a slip with this one. So, but you could wear this as the front or this as the front. And the tie front is such a trend right now for the past couple of years. So this is definitely in the running to wear this week, and it's very light. So it's perfect for these really hot summer days. This is my Joanne, I want to say Nymphia, but it's not Nymphia. Everyone from Doen will know this one. So this came in a top, and it came in this version. It's a really pretty poplin fabric, and then it has adjustable sleeves, not adjustable neck, which just make it adjustable. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it, Doen. But I love this one. This one is also sheer. This is a little bit flowy. I was trying it on the other day, and it just feels insecure. I have a toddler, and I'm bending down to go grab him and like just do all this stuff on the floor usually, and then this always feels like I'm exposed. So this doesn't feel like something I'm gonna wear this week, but I love it. I think it looks really nice on me. The last time I wore it, my husband and I had an anniversary trip, and it's just a very dreamy style. So the doll blouse and doll dress by Harley J is actually very similar. So I will show you that next, but this one has just really pretty details, and I love the option of the adjustable sleeve. And then, yeah, this one is a little bit sheer too. So probably not in the running. I'll skip right to the doll blouse since we are on that track anyway. I really love how this doll dress, so they have a doll blouse and a doll dress. And I was considering shortening this into the blouse, but I actually really enjoy wearing this one more than the Doen version. This is a linen. It's really nice. It is less see-through. It still has a little bit of sheerness to it, but this one has pockets, and it has a frill on the bottom. And this one isn't as voluminous, so I actually feel more secure wearing it, and it's a little bit longer, which I appreciate. So if you are looking at this style, I don't think Doen even sells anything like this anymore, but I would recommend, if this is a style that you always like, I would recommend this one. They have a couple colors in it. This is a very loose elastic on the sleeve, and then this is an adjustable neckline, like it should be. And then yeah, they had some sort of, that's not it, but it had some sort of mark here, if you can see that. And that's why I got it for a good deal when I did, but I really enjoy wearing this one. This one I'm definitely gonna wear this week as it warms up. Today is a cooler day, which is why I'm wearing this one. I'm so happy. once again, this feels like a dream to wear. So love that dress. They still make it. Highly recommend it. This is another Doan dress, one of the poplin ones. I don't think this one was considered a nightgown. It popped up on the Hand Me Doan site, but look, this, I forget the name of it. I will put all the names underneath as I find them, but this is a really beautiful dress. This one and this one from Doan I had, and I was considering selling this one, but then I just like them too much. So, because like, I really should pick between the two, but there are differences, and this one I feel is a little bit more casual. But we'll get to that one in a minute. But this has the most beautiful, that's the back. This is the most beautiful details on it. All this really pretty lace and all the pin tucks here that are released into a very long, almost maxi length. And then at the very bottom, maxi length on me, is incredible, this detail. Look at this hem. And this is something that is tricky for me to buy because I'm so short. I don't have to adjust this at all, which I'm very lucky, but it does go right to my ankle. So this is something that is tricky. This is something that I have to like be a little bit more thoughtful about where I wear it, because I can't just wear this running to the park, right? It doesn't have the volume, but it's really, really beautiful. And it's just one of those pieces that I'm always going to treasure. It's like a really pretty poplin. Not as see-through as some of their poplins, but still not completely secure. I will have to wear something underneath it. And then, yeah, we'll go right to this one as well, which I think is this is so pretty. I just love all their poplin stuff. And I was trying to find something equivalent because I'm going to see if I can find anything similar and put it below. And I was looking at Doan's like white poplin stuff. They don't really have a lot. Hopefully they get back to that. But this has the same thing where it has this really pretty detail. And on the back, this one it's a little bit big for me, so I have to figure out how to adjust it. I think I'm just going to take it in on the side. But then it also has that same detail on the bottom hem, if you can see here. And this one's shorter though on me. Not as intricate as the other one, but still very, very pretty. And I just love that, like, not scallop edge, but like almost like a zigzag edge. I think it's so beautiful, and it's more of an empire waist, empire fit, and so it has a little bit more volume in it, but so pretty. And then let's see, Kingasilla. This is a really pretty dress. I got this one a long time ago too, and this one you can see the color differences. Not pure white, so maybe a little bit easier, but this one is lined, and just a very, very dreamy dress that has pockets. This is very much like the New Flora Harmony. If you are interested in this style, it's adjustable here, it's adjustable on the shoulders, and I really like that detail. And then I love an empire waist because I am so short. So to increase my like midline, my length, I think this is really a really good option. Those kind of style lines that start up here under the bust. But yeah, just a very pretty dress. You can't really get this anymore, but again, if you like it, it is the New Flora Harmony is what you want to go for, and I find this a very flattering fit. So definitely look out for that. And then my last two are kind of cheater ones because they're not purely white. They're mainly white, and then they have some details, and they're just like super pretty. So I thought I would include them. This is the Oak Meadow dress. Again, I don't know why all these names are escaping me. But I fell in love with this dress. Look at this cross stitch detail. It's so pretty. And it's like self-faced, so you don't feel any of that right there, which is a smart way to do it. So it has this panel with the cross stitching that is faced tie shoulders, which again, I appreciate because I don't have to adjust that myself. And then just that flowy bottom that I really love. I love it. And then these pockets are really low. It's so, I don't know, I just love this style so much. I fell in love with it when she released it. And then the hem has just kind of that big hem. I'm not sure what the technical word of it, but I like that because it has some weight to it and it balances out the entire style. So I have this one, and then I have their tea frill dress, which one of my favorite dresses, I think this is my third one. I sold one of them that I just don't wear as much, but this one I love so much. So you can see it has this really beautiful blueprint detail on it. This one is again a little bit too big on me now, so I have to adjust it because it is so pretty. It has this double shoulder frill, and then it has pockets, I believe, and it has a tie which is very thin, which I'm going to use to style this. So that's why I don't have it. It's in my bedroom. So I'll show you that in a minute, but it has buttons on the back. So you can wear it this way too. So she always said that this style, which she always says this is breastfeeding friendly because you can undo these. And then it has just like a loose flowy style body. It's lined, and then it has this gorgeous frill hem, ruffle hem. So love this one. I feel like a princess in this. And yeah, I just think it is so, so special. So I might wear this one this week. I do feel more comfortable in this because if I do spill something on myself, it's not as noticeable. So call me a cheater if you want, but I do feel like this fits the category, and it has that dreaminess that I just love to wear. And then I was going to talk about the bottoms. So I'll have to get the shorts. I'm not wearing the shorts right now. This cotton voile slip came with this dress, which I'm not even sure you need. I'm wearing, sorry, I had the mic there. I am wearing a bra that is the same color as my skin, and then I'll show you when we're in there, but I'm just wearing my normal underwear. I might put on shorts before I go, just in case, but I do feel pretty comfortable in this. This is not as sheer as Doan's normal stuff. Yeah, the poplin, and definitely not as sheer as the Natalie Martin one. But this came with it, and this is a really nice option. It's very comfortable to wear, but this is an option to wear underneath. This is just a slip, I want to say I got from Walmart. It is a cotton spandex, and it's just the bottom half. So I don't like wearing slips normally on the top because my shoulders slope and everything falls off, and I find that just very fussy, especially in the summer when I just want to have one layer on these hot, hot days. Yeah, so this is a little bit less fussy, but covers me where I need to cover. And I've actually pulled, because this is such a loose elastic, I've actually pulled it up to cover this area before, and that's been really helpful. So look for a midi length, or yeah, a midi length slip that is the same color as your skin tone. And then this is an option because you can have it for the long lengths, and then yeah, you can pull it up. And that's one of my little tricks. But let me get my shorts for you. All right, these are just nude. Oh, these are from Old Navy. These are just my skin tone shorts from Old Navy. And I think they were, I'm not sure if they were advertised as like, you know, where they suck in everything. But I love this. It's high-waisted. I would love to get another pair, maybe smaller. These are size medium. Another couple pairs would be great. I've seen them at H&M as well. So those are options for underneath. So that is my lineup for this week. I'll now go into the bedroom and I'll show you a couple of styling options I have for this gorgeous, gorgeous Jillian Stevens dress. Okay, so like I said, this is the Jillian Stevens Eve's dress. I'm not wearing the shorts on underneath it right now, so you can see that it's not too see-through. This is a size 3. I bought this at Shop Open House, which is a store in BC, and they had an O Canada sale, so I got it for about, I think, 20% off, and then I hemmed it. So I'm normally a size 1 in her stuff. She's 5'8" herself. I think she uses herself as a fit model for a lot of her stuff, and her lengths are very long for right now that I've noticed. So yeah, so this has been hemmed 2 inches by me, and I think it just fits so well. I really love the neckline. So I've seen some people wear this more true to size or a smaller size, and then it's not as gathered here. I love how this looks gathered here. So this is one of my favorite details, this lace. And yeah, size 3, I was like, when I was looking at the sizes that were left, the size 3 was the smallest size they had. And I was like, you know what? The shoulders are shorter than normal, and I think that makes a big difference on this style. So I was like, the shoulders are going to be okay. It's the neckline that's going to be big, and it's adjustable, which it should be. All necklines that are gathered should always be adjustable, in my opinion. So I was like, I think this is going to be fine. The only thing I'm worried about was the volume of the dress and the length of the dress. Volume's completely fine, and the length I altered. So this is, yeah, I'm going to just play around with styling this because I do have to go pick up my kids in 2 hours from camp. I just bought these Dana, Camper Dana sandals. Yeah, there's these ones. I'm always concerned about whites matching. Like, it just bothers me at a certain point, so I'm not sure if I will wear this. So I'm going to try a different. If I was just going to go on the beach, if I was just having a beach day or just a very casual day, I would just wear this hat and sunglasses, and that's it. This hat is just from Aerie. It's this really cute straw hat. I think I mentioned it in my last video, and this is it. And then I have a straw bag that was like from Joann a while ago. So this is how I would style it. You could even do city with this one. I feel like I would like more of a heel because I am so short. And then maybe just a pop of color. I would love to wear like a bright red earring or something with this, something that felt like summer and silly. So this is an option. So this is an option too. Like if you just have a tie hanging around, like this one doesn't match. It has like the little print that you saw, but this is also an option. This is, yeah, I kind of like this one, but I'm not sure about the bag. Another thing you can do, I think I'm trying too hard with this though, because I feel like people, when I see people wearing baseball caps with dresses, I'm like, you are so cool. How do you pull that off? And I I just don't. I feel like I'm trying too hard with the earrings, with everything else. I do like it tied, so I might leave it. I wish I had. I'm gonna have to look for a tie that actually goes a bit better. But I do like how this is styled, but the hat is just not doing it for me. And I think this is my ideal way I would wear it if the weather allowed. Like I just love how this jacket fits. Yeah, I just think it looks so cool. I think wearing a jacket and this open highlights the neck of this, which is like my favorite detail once again. And then I feel like this just like brings it down to every day and makes it feel like a normal option. But again, it's too hot for that, so I'll have to figure out. Maybe with the bag, throw a diaper in here and off I go. So that's today. It is what? It's 2 o'clock. So I've been halfway through the day with this dress. Haven't spilled anything on it. But yeah, otherwise this is doing well. I'm doing well with this style, with this dress. And yeah, really enjoy wearing this one. It's so comfortable. So I will see you later. All right, it is my night off from bedtime, so I am going to go and drop off library books, and this is what I'm gonna wear. So this is just my normal bucket bag from Coach. Sorry, it's so sloppy. I have like my wallet and stuff in this like a zip bag. That's from Muji, and I just kind of transfer in and out of my diaper bag, which is just a bigger tote bag. So I have that. And I changed my shoes again. Those sandals squeaked. Can't believe how many times I've changed my shoes today. And these are just my Everlane flats. So yeah, and then I don't know if you can see, let's see. No drips, no drops. This dress is doing really well. So we'll see if I can survive the night. I think I might go to Indigo and get a coffee and just browse around too. So that's my day to night look. Outfit of the day.
They're so cutesy. That's why I like it. Daisies and strawberries.
Yeah? Do you see yourself? You're so handsome. So Augie and I just went on a really long walk. We dropped the girls off and then we walked to a thrift store. I'm wearing my Harley J Etoile dress. Augie and I are going to have lunch, and then I will show you my full outfit. And then, yeah, I'll update you. I got a little mark on my dress yesterday, so I'll show you that. And yeah, we'll just have the rest of our day like normal. I have to stop this, hold on. Okay, here I am with the dress in full. So like I said, this is the Harley J Etoile dress in a size small medium. It does fit big, so I would perhaps size down. I do like how it fits my hips. It has pockets, which I think are a bit low. Everything's just like a little bit low on me. I would love if the neckline was like up here, but then I would have to like completely reconstruct the collar, which I might do someday, but not now. But I love wearing this because I like the linen a lot. So I'm like this is everything I'd change, but I truly like wearing this. I love the linen. When I was working, I'm still unpacking everything from the cottage, but so when I was doing that, I'm like putting clothes away and stuff and folding things. I just unbutton everything up to here, so I can like have that range of movement that I need. Yeah, my feet are sore from my walk today, from the bottom. I run, so like my feet are used to being used, but yeah, just walking in these new shoes was a bit tough today, but yeah, this is it. Really pretty dress. I think she has a similar version, like a short version, like that's plaid. I'll link below, but it's just really pretty. They had it in black too, which I forget which one has more sizes left in it, but then they have, yeah, a shorter version with a little ruffle on the bottom. But that's today. I do have 2 little coffee stains. I believe they're coffee stains right here, but that's all I've dropped on myself. I haven't had lunch yet, so who knows. But yeah, this is what I did. Like, this is what I'm wearing. Did a long walk today and some chores, and yeah, not much that I've spilled on it. I am wearing the shorts again here, and I'm wearing my flesh colored type of bra right there, which you can't see. So a little bit sheer, but not too bad. But yeah, shorts just to feel safe. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go sit down for about a half hour, and then I'm gonna go pick up my kids. And then yeah, we'll see what else we do today. All right, it is 4:30. I just picked up my kids from camp, and I'm starting to get really tired, and I just have this sensory overload, so I'm gonna change. I constantly fixing this. It is too long, so I need to figure out how to fix it because I love it so much. I love this dress. I love the linen a lot. And then I'm gonna throw it in the wash with the other 2 dresses that I wore yesterday. Tomorrow we have a pool day. We have a normal day, and then we're going to my friend's pool, so I have to figure out what to wear. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go get changed. All right, good morning. It is Wednesday. What is that? No, thank you. I was like, your snack shouldn't sound like that. I am wearing my Oak Meadow frill dress, tea frill dress. I forget what the name of it is. And this one is a bit big on me here. So what I'm gonna do, and the shoulders always fall off anyway because I have like slopey shoulders. But what I'm gonna do is I have this button placket here, and I'm gonna move the buttonhole so it fits a little bit tighter there. And then, yeah, you can see my bra. So I'm gonna see, I don't think I can adjust the length of it, but to prevent the shoulder straps from falling down, I think I'm gonna take this tie and I'm gonna put a little tie around the back. So I'm gonna sew it right on. It does change it from being like wearing 2 ways. Oh, honey. Okay, that's okay, thank you. All right, so we'll go and make those quick adjustments and yeah, see what happens. Let's see if this dress feels a little bit easier and more comfy to wear, hey? Yeah, let's do it. So this is clearer to you. So what I'm gonna do with these buttons is I'm gonna move them a little bit further this way so it kind of closes this gap a bit more. And then I measured 4 inches on each side, and I'm testing the length of the tie. I don't want to use up a lot of the tie because just in case I do want to use it in the future. So I'm leaving it's all intact. It's just pinned into place. So I'm going to try this on, see if I like it, and then adjust from there. Okay, I have the ties sewn in on each side. So it's just a small stitch. I did it twice to be secure. Not that it's holding anything up, but yeah, you don't want that coming out. And then this is where I'm putting, so this is where the old button was, and then I'm just moving it over. So I did the top one, I just have to do the bottom one now. It is now 2:15, so I've been wearing this all morning and early afternoon after the adjustments I made. So I'll turn to the back and show you that I added the tie. That's what it looks like. And then I moved the buttons in. So this is a little bit roomy on me. It's a size medium, and I've lost weight after having August. And my concern was I just wanted an easy fix to bring that in.
It does have a little room in it. It could be a little bit higher and a little bit smaller, but with this style of dress, you really have to rely on the straps to hold it up, because if this is too tight, then the straps will fall off normally. But now I have my trusty tie there, so that doesn't happen. I'm so happy I did this update on this dress. It makes it a lot more wearable for me, and that honestly took me 10 minutes to add the tie and then move the buttons over. It's really easy. Yeah, and so I'm really happy with how this turned out. If I hadn't had a matching tie, I probably would have just used white, just white fabric, and made my own tie, which you can also do for the tie. The tie for around my waist is a little bit short now. I've never used it, and I never plan on using it, but if I wanted to, I'll just find, and I'll make one that is just plain white, because I did like the thickness of it. So this is the dress. Yeah, really happy I'm wearing this. We are going to the pool, like I said, later, my friend's pool, after my kids' camp, so it's nice to have this length on me. This is what I call stair length. I can go up the stairs with my hands full and I won't trip over my dress. And then, yeah, it has a lot of volume, but this is like, yeah, it's gonna be a nice dress to wear. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Feel really comfortable. So glad it's not fussy. I think you saw yesterday, there's a point where I'm really tired. The kids are really tired. We're all kind of grumpy at the end of the day, and I just like, I can't have my clothes failing on me. I'm like, I need to change. And I changed into my Sea View, which is New Flora, which I love, by the way, and they just released like a tan version of it. It's today, and it's so nice. If you get your hands on a Sea View, I think you would really enjoy it. It's like a really good dress for just momming around, or if your hands are always full, like if you're a teacher and have a job like that where you're just constantly moving around, but you need room and just unfussy dresses, like I would recommend that one. It's one of my favorites. So this is it. I'll report back with any spills or issues that I have. Yeah, I will see you later. All right, good afternoon. It is almost 2. I'm just putting my shoes back on to show you what I was wearing today. I'm putting the Danas back on. My feet are feeling fine now afterwards. Sorry, I'm going slow so I don't jostle you. Yeah, it's about almost 2:30. And this is what I've been wearing today. This is the Harley J doll dress I have been doing. I'm all wrinkled here. I've been kneeling down and just cleaning my storage room all day. I've been wearing an apron over top because I thought that was an easy way to save the dress, even though I've spilt on it twice. So I opened up this vlog showing you that I spilt right here, which came out. I just used some Dawn dish soap and water, and I scrubbed it right before I left to drop off my kids for camp. And then I also have a mystery stain. So there's 2 little red marks, which I'm not really sure where those came from, but I will handle that in a minute. Yeah, really nice linen dress. My dress yesterday, we had a pool day, and then we came home right away, and it was just like this very tiring cleanup after, put the towels in the laundry, blah, blah, blah. So I got busy and I didn't update you. I lost the light. But one of my ties broke on the back, so I have to repair that. So I thought I would let you know that happened and I should fix that. But otherwise, really enjoyed wearing that. As soon as the tie broke, then my sleeves were falling down. I'm like, no, just when you're like tired, and I'm like, no, I can't have this right now. And so I changed too after that. So hopefully this dress will do me till bedtime. But yeah, the Dana sandals were really comfy. Really like these, and that's it. That's all I have to report until later. So I will see you then. All right, it is 7. My kids are winding down for the night, and I thought I would just update you on getting those little red dots out, etc. They're faint. They're still there. I did the same thing where I used Dawn, and that took care of them a little bit, but I'm gonna try and wash it tonight. I have some towels to do anyway. And hopefully they come out. Otherwise, I have a couple other tricks I can try. I was really comfy today wearing this. It was like hot, like I said. I don't know if I showed you, I'm wearing the shorts that I usually wear underneath this. Really loved wearing this dress. I feel like the pockets, I can see why some designers don't like to do pockets. These are just too low in general for me. Like if they're up here, I think that would be a more flattering fit. But otherwise, I really like this dress. I really enjoyed wearing it. I enjoyed, yeah, everything about wearing it, all the features I showed you before. So tomorrow is Friday. I think I'm gonna do 2 more days of this, Friday and Saturday. And yeah, that's it so far. Have a good night, and I will update you on my stains tomorrow. All right, so this is a Jillian Stevens Sadie knit dress, which I think is so chic. It is so beautiful. And this is actually a little bit too heavy to wear middle of summer, so this came out for spring. And I was like, I'm gonna buy this off season and I'm gonna have it in the fall. And just like, I was gonna wear it today because she had a sale, and I was like, do I want this in black? And so I was wearing this and trying to decide. I'm like, would I wear this in black? Would I like this and the other color that she has? And I didn't ultimately get it because it's one of those things where you like, sometimes when I get some like 2 colors of something, which I've done before lots, I always like one more than the other. You know, it's not like a t-shirt, like this is an expensive dress. So I was like, the black I like because then I can wear it wherever I want. I'm like, no, this is the whole experiment, is I can wear this. Like this is, I'm supposed to wear this wherever I want. So didn't end up getting it. They have a sweater version that's in black and beige too. Everything's sold out, so it's like not a question anymore. But beautiful. There's one shop that still has it. It's called Greenbrook. So if you are interested in this dress, I will link that below. But it has this gorgeous, look at this. You can, the way her clothing moves, like you can just tell it's so nice. And it's like this boucle knit. So it is just delicious and so nice to wear. And that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to get another one because this is just the chicest option. I was like, what would be the most chic option to get from her store? And I believe it's like, I believe it's this. I love her knitwear. It's so nice, but it's always so long. I measured every single cardigan and everything was just a bit too long on me because I want something to wear with all the dresses that I have. Oh, let me show you the Harley J dress from yesterday. I just threw this in the wash last night with just normal. I put all my whites and stuff in like a little bag, and anything that has like lace or details that I want to protect. And I just use normal detergent, whatever was buys on sale. And it's great. There's those little red dots disappeared. Everything is fine. Nothing is there. And then this is my tie that broke. So it broke off right there. So I still need to fix it, but the other side is still intact. So those are my updates of my whites. I just picked my kids up from camp and I just wanted to show you. I just popped this dress on, which I'm gonna put my other one back on for the experiment, but I thought I would show you how this one looks on. This is the Kingasilla Liberty. I just looked it up. And yeah, the Harmony by New Flora is very similar because it has ties here, here, and here. This one is lined, even though you can see my bra actually, which I didn't notice before. I'm wearing one of my trusty shorts underneath. And then this version is probably shorter than the New Flora one. They like to have their long lengths. Now I'm gonna put my sweater dress back on because I'm back in my nice cool AC, and yeah, have a nice relaxing evening with my family. All right, it is 5 o'clock. My husband is going to go get pizza for dinner, and I just thought I'd show you another spill of stress. I was getting it all today. Augie was having a snack. My daughter gave him a little bit of her granola bar and he got chocolate all over his hands. And then on my leg. So here we are, these 2 main spots. I think that's it. So let me try you can hear him upset in the background because she's not giving him anymore. So I'm gonna go get him a snack, and then I'm going to try wipes again with this, or just a cloth actually. All right, it is almost 8. I'm just about to put Kit to go to bed, and I just wanted to show you the state of my dress. Yeah, everything came out of it, so I used a cloth because that's what I had. I used a wipe earlier because that was handy, and I just wanted to show you that the wipes will help with chocolate and stuff. So yeah, everything is going well. Hopefully you can hear me. Everyone's winding down. Wes is outside power washing, pressure washing the driveway. But yeah, dress is looking good. Yes. Okay, we are at the end of the night, Friday, and my dress is in good shape. Really happy I wore this one today. Yeah, I took a quick break to go outside because it was so hot in that other dress, and that's actually, it was really breezy dress and really lovely to wear. And then we will say goodnight. This is what we did here to the side seam, and then I fixed the tie. So. All right, good morning. It is Saturday. I am still deciding what to wear. This one, the Ellen, or the other doing one I just repaired. I just showed you, not repaired, just altered. I just showed you what I was doing there, and I fixed the tie on my Oak Meadow one. Today I am getting my hair done. They're gonna be so mad at me for wearing white. Because, yeah, I'm just getting my color done. And then, yeah, I want to overhaul Lux's closet. We're going to put shelves in Kit's room for his Legos. We just have a lot of stuff we're doing today, so I need to be comfy. This is a contender because it has, like, I know these are tiny little pockets, but I can put my phone in here. And it's really nice to just throw that in there. But yeah, this is such a nice dress. It is lined, it has this cross stitch. So pretty. So I might wear this one today, or the Ellen, or yeah, let me try on the one that I just repaired. All right, and this is the Eveline, which just, yeah, it feels like I'm wearing nothing at all, which I think in hot weather and for a lot of people, like, that sounds amazing. For me, it feels like I am showing everything underneath, and I don't really feel comfortable with that, but this is such a pretty dress. This is with the sleeve open, and then this is with it more cinched up. It's such a pretty dress. I need to get more comfortable with wearing it. Maybe I have to do a short or minis challenge just so I can get used to that. So, such a pretty one. And then, yeah, let's just keep going with all the other options. And this is the Haley, and I have the slip here, which you can actually see. So I'm not sure if this is the right slip for it. You can see it there too. But isn't it a dreamy dress? This is Jillian Stevens Lucienne. This is lined on the bottom but not the top. And yeah, just the details here are my favorite. What a beautiful dress. Really long, like I said, but just, yeah, absolutely stunning details. All right, this is the one I just repaired, and I did a great job guessing. So you can see the ends now, so the seam allowance here is much bigger because I did kind of almost a dart shape to the shaping. I didn't want to take anything in right here. I wanted it to be nice and loose and flowy, and so that's why I did that. I will cut it off. And then, yeah, I just wanted this to continue on. This is just extra here. I wanted the shape of this continue almost uninterrupted so that you don't notice it. So really happy with that on both sides. And the thing is, when you're doing these repairs, as long as it's not silk, as long as you're not damaging the fabric, you can always just take it out. You can always just take a seam ripper and take out those stitches that you just did. And yeah, luckily my guessing worked. Like, I had tried this on before and I knew I had a lot of room to fix. And yeah, very, very happy with how that's working. I might wear this today. I have to wear a slip with this one. I forget the name of it. But yeah, it makes me, I just love this. I was just watching Sense and Sensibility, the one with Kate Winslet, and they had all these empire waisted dresses yesterday, and anytime they moved or sat down, it was just so romantic, and I'm just like, that's gonna be me today. So I think this is the one I'm gonna go with. Oh, it's so dreamy. I'm so happy I fixed that, actually. So this was a size medium, and I'm, yeah, just a smaller in the bust right now. especially after now that I'm not breastfeeding anymore. So very happy with this, very happy that I did this challenge, and that it made me repair everything that needed to be repaired. So let me try on the Ellen for you real quick. But yeah, this one is the one I'm going to be doing my day in. Okay, and now I have the Ellen on. I have that same slip on underneath because I do need it. I love this dress so much. It is so pretty. I got this, I think, during one of their big sales that they do. I forget which one. And I think it didn't sell, or it was left, because this is very short. Like I said, I have to adjust this all the time, my straps. And then this is not, I didn't have to adjust this at all. So I'm wondering if that was a problem. And you can't fix that. Like this is gorgeous, one piece lace. So if that was a mistake, I benefited from it, and it's just the prettiest dress. I think I'm gonna wear this. Yeah, save this for church tomorrow. Ooh, it is so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah. So let me put on the other doing one, and I'm gonna get ready for the day, do all my chores, do some editing. And yeah, and then we'll do updates throughout our last day. All right, I'm off to my hair appointment. So I have my Doan straw bag stuffed with my notebook and a book. And then, yeah, this is just the dress. I need to even out my tan. And then my Everlane flats that I like so much, so. I'm very excited to get my hair all nicely done. Okay, so it is 7. Oh, my goal achieved. 7 p.m. on Saturday night. My husband took the kids to the splash pad. I just put Augie to bed, and so I'm just tidying up. And yeah, the dress is intact. I got the chocolate out that I showed you. Well, there's a couple marks. I'm not worried about it at this point. I'm just gonna throw this in the wash and it'll be fine. Loved wearing this dress. Went to get my hair done. Everyone there complimented me on this. I couldn't believe it. That was the most compliments I've ever gotten on a dress. And they're all younger than me, so that's so fun. Like, that's always nice when the younger generation likes what you're wearing. So yeah, this was a really fun challenge. I learned a lot when it comes to just approaching wearing white. You just, like, basically, if it's chocolate especially, you just wipe it right away and you throw it in the wash and it's fine. Use an apron when you can and just wear what you love, and like fix what you can, because it's so nice to have these dresses that are more wearable, that after just those small fixes, like doing the sides up, doing the tie on my other dress, hemming it, it's definitely worth it. It's nagging. It's like one of those things where you're just like, ugh, I don't want to do this, or oh, I'll do that another day. Just do it. This challenge was super fun because I was like, I'm just gonna wear white all week, but I got everything like done. I got so many items fixed up and just made them a little bit more wearable, because that's what I had to wear. So I was really glad that forced me to do it. Yeah, one of my favorites was probably the Jillian Stevens Eve's dress. I just love that dress. I can't wait to wear that again. And yeah, I think this really helped me, just treating my beautiful white clothing as not precious, and like you can just clean them, like it's fine. So I learned a lot, and yeah, I'm glad I did this challenge. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you are encouraged to wear the clothes that you love more and just do those tiny little fixes that you need to do. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, and that's it. You have a great night, day, evening. Hopefully you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you next time, friends. Let me know if you have any ideas for challenges. I might do a minis one next because it's the middle of summer, and yeah, we'll see. I think that would be a lot of fun. So let me know your ideas, and yeah, take care.